Up-planting tomatoes. These tomatoes were started on March 28th, so roughly a month ago. They've kind of exceeded their pots. They've outgrown them, and it's time to get them into a little bit more comfortable space. And so we're going to take a look at doing that. We're going to look at three steps, looking at the soil, looking at water, and then looking at the plants themselves to see how healthy they are. Let's take a look at our soil mix that we have, and this is a gardening mix that I put together. It's also known as Mel's mix. 1/3 by volume of peat moss, compost, and vermiculite. And I've got fine grade vermiculite in here. It was all I could find here at the time that I mixed this up, so we don't see the big pieces of vermiculite like we usually do. The soil is quite dry, and so one of the things I like to do when I'm up potting plants, just to make sure that I've got a good start for my plants, is let's go ahead and add some water to this. I just want to add enough there so that it holds together, that it kind of works like a sponge a little bit. A rather moist soil at the beginning. Our plants are going to have a lot better opportunity to advance, and then also when it goes to watering them in, we don't have to worry about the water just running off. We know that we've got our soil is well wetted, it's moist, it's working like a sponge. So if we look at that, you can see that when I squeeze it real hard, the water wrings out of it. That's about where I want it. And so I'm going to up plant into a 4-inch by 5-inch plot. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start with about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of soil in the bottom of each of my pots. So that my tomato plants then will have some soil to work on to start with. Now, like I said, the next step then, we mixed our soil, we've started our pots off. We're going to take a look at our plants to see how well they have developed. We've watered our soil so it's moist, it's ready to go. And if I push on the bottom of my 6-packs, you can see that my tomatoes, I've got a lot of root structure there. And so we need to take that and build on that. So I'm going to just set that tomato in so that it's centered in the pot, a little bit below the level. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add soil around that, making sure that my tomato is standing upright. Compact it in around the plant itself. Fill it up to just about top of the pot. There's that one's done. We'll set him aside. Let's take a look at our next one. Looks like we've got some, they're not overly root bound. The roots are well developed, but they're not root bound in the pots. So we'll go ahead and place him in there. And again, we'll add some soil around that, making sure that we've got our plant in the center of the pot. And then we're going to just go ahead and fill that up to the top, roughly, making sure it's packed in around the base of the plant. We'll set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of these. And so, there we have it. We've up-potted our plants, which is just a fancy way of saying we put them in a bigger pot so that they got more room to grow. They don't become root bound. They're going to be healthier. They're going to be more vibrant, and they're going to be ready to go out in the garden. We're going to spend some time hardening these off also, which in hardening off just means that we're going to expose them to a little wind and to a little bit of Mother Nature instead of just sitting in the greenhouse all the time. And so we'll soft or gently start hardening those off here in the next, starting tomorrow. We still got about roughly a month before these are going to go out in the garden full time unless we get a change in our weather, but we want to make sure that we protect them from any frost. So there you go, up potting tomatoes. Keep those fingers dirty.